What up, y'all? It's your truthcaster, Davidel Sly, and you're tuning in to Not Sly Podcast. Welcome back! Nakapajamas pa ako. Hello, guys. Hello to the people of the world who are always abanging my episode sa podcast na ito. Sorry po at ngayon lang ulit ako nakabalik. Pasensya na po sa inyong lahat. Ako ay talagang very busy sa buhay ko talaga, pero it's not an excuse kasi I know naman na kaya ko siyang isingit. At saka once a month lang naman ng commitment ko sa podcast na ito. Bakit hindi ko siya magawa ng consistently? Pasensya na po talaga. Pero ayun, I just want to say thank you for the people who are still here and who are still supporting my podcast. Salamat na nandito ka pa rin. Pero if you are new here at ngayon mo lang nalaman na may podcast ako, well, yes, I do have a podcast. I started this last July, and this is a very raw podcast kung saan ang goal is to just really share the truth with love. Yun lang yung very short description ng podcast ito. Spreading the truth and telling you to step forward into the light. Ayan, kasi sa podcast na ito, we're going to talk about truths that are hard to speak or talk about. And pangalawang type of content naman dito sa podcast na ito is to just really encourage you, give you encouragement, honest conversations, just telling you kung ano yung mga katotohanan na dapat mong i-grasp sa sarili mo. Ayan. So, more on speaking the truth, kahit masakit siya, pero with love and encouraging you as well. Ayan. And at the same time, just for you to know, I really record my podcast just in my room. I don't have a studio. I don't have a studio. And at the same time, I don't really edit my videos very much. Kaya siya very raw ang podcast na ito. So, you get what you will get in this podcast. So, ayun, I hope that you will enjoy this podcast because in this episode, we are going to talk about consistency. Wait lang, alam niyo natatawa ako kapag iniisip kong ito yung naisip kong podcast content ngayong araw na ito. Yes, it's March 7 and I'm releasing this on March 7 as well. And natatawa ako kasi girly pop, an inconsistent person telling the people at the other side of the screen to be consistent as well. That's so funny. Pero you know what? Gusto ko na munang i-share sa inyo. By the way, wala akong outline ulit Wala talaga. Wala akong outline ulit dito for this podcast. So, I'm just going to go with the flow but I'm sure na meron pa rin kayo makukuha from this. Kasi pinag-isipan ko din naman siya kahit papaano. So, ayun. Before I delve into some of the things that I've learned about being consistent. So, it's not really steps or whatever. Kasi sa totoo lang, very inconsistent ako. At yun muna yung pag-uusapan natin. Yung inconsistency ko. Para malaman nyo din na kung ikaw ay inconsistent sa mga bagay na ginagawa mo, just in case na you're also struggling with being consistent, may karamay ka talaga. At ako yun. Kasama mo ako dito sa laban na ito as in. At yung podcast na ito, tulad nga ng sinabi ko sa umpisa pa lamang, ay pruweba na ako'y inconsistent. Again, I started this podcast July 2025. To be specific, July 17, 2025. I released my first ever podcast episode. Yet, ang commitment ko lang ay once a month at alam ko super busy ko talaga as a person pero alam ko talaga sa sarili ko nga tulad ng sabi ko kanina I can commit to it naman na makagawa kahit isa lang per month but I already missed 4 episodes. This should have been my 9th episode but it's just my 5th. Kasi nga, inconsistent talaga ako at hirap ako mag-focus sa mga bagay na gusto ko talagang gawin. And I know I'm meant to do this podcast, pero hirap na hirap talaga akong ipagpatuloy siya dahil nga ako ay inconsistent. So, meron akong problem when it comes to attention talaga. And I always usually just rely on my motivation, which is why it's not good. And I want you to be reminded sa unang as I tackle about my inconsistencies, gusto ko lang na i-remind kayo na we shouldn't rely on our motivation alone. Okay? Hindi talaga siya reliable. Motivation is not enough for you to be consistent and disciplined sa mga bagay na gusto mong gawin sa buhay mo. So, do not rely on motivation alone, please. Okay. Anyway, ang pangalawang bagay naman na hindi ako consistent with is my writing. Noong 2021, I released my first ebook. And that is called San Sinukob. Ayan. So, it's a poetry book. So, it's easier for me to write. However, nung matagal ko nang nasa isip yung story na sinusulat ko ngayon, I started writing it, I think, 2023. Ayun. And guess what? I'm still not past chapter 10. Ang Ay na, sorry, sumakit yung ulo ko. I'm still not past chapter 10. I was writing it 2023. Yes, I started to rewrite yung first part nun. Na-release ko na siya, tapos in-unpublish ko. Tapos, ni-rewrite ko siya, sinart ko siya ulit i-rewrite ngayong last year, last year, around January or February last year. Pero ganun pa rin naman yung parang magiging flow sa dulo. It's just that pinalitan ko yung umpisa. And if I was just consistent, I would have finished it by now. But I didn't. Uh, hindi pa rin. Hindi ko pa rin siya tapos. And parang chapter 6, chapter 7 pa lang yung natapos ko. 'Di ba? Napaka-inconsistent. Ang lala ko talaga. Ang lala talaga ng above na ito. Ayan. Hindi ko na alam. Ewan ko na sa sarili ko talaga. Pero I really aim to finish it this year. By the way, the title of my book is Sky. Talaga naman ang mga manok. Sana hindi niyo naririnig kasi naka-denoise ako. Anyway, the title of my book or my ebook right now, it's no longer tulad ng ginawa ko sa San Sinukob na parang you purchase it, then I'll send the book to you. Hindi na siya ganon. It's free, completely free. And sabi nila sa Wattpad ko na lang i-release. So I did. The title of the book is Sky, She's the Limit. And if you want to read it, go ahead. It's something deeper, I promise you, but sa umpisa parang yung usual trope lang talaga siya, but no, just keep reading it and I will really try to finish it this year. I started writing it 2023. I released it December 27, 2025, and I'll try to finish it as soon as I can. Pero matagal ko na talaga siyang sinusulat. Very inconsistent lang talaga ako. And if there's something that I've learned about my inconsistency in that book is that talagang ang reason kung bakit ako inconsistent is not only because I lack motivation, but because I am not resting for my creative juices. Instead, I consume and consume and consume unnecessary data, like kasi nagdi-doom scroll, kaya nade-drain din ang creative juices ko. The thing that I've learned from that is that if you are a creative or kahit hindi, kahit like you're just studying, doom scrolling really won't help you. Okay? Consuming more information will not help you. Kahit creative ka pa. Yes, it can help, but too much doom scrolling will not help you na talaga kapag sobra-sobra na. In fact, it will give you information overload, and then mahihirapan ka lang mag-generate ng mga creative juices. And I've learned na as a creative, mas marami ako naiisip na content ideas kapag nagpapahinga ako ng hindi nagdo-doom scroll. As in, like for example, I'm not holding my phone. Hindi ako distracted sa pagdo-doom scroll. Hindi ako distracted sa mga bagay na ginagawa ko sa mga, hindi ako distracted sa pag-chat or sa mga ganyan. Kapag tahimik lang ako, ang daming content idea na biglang pumapasok sa isip ko. So that's one thing for the creatives and for the people who need some creative juices in any aspect of their lives. Doom scrolling is harming you and your brain and as well as your attention span. So please, you really have to, if you really want to be consistent, doom scrolling is not it. As in, it's not it. Okay? Ayun, so that's one thing that I've learned from that. Okay? And pangatlo naman na I'm very inconsistent with is ACADS. Ayan. And yung ACADS ko kasi, I've been an achiever all my life talaga. Like, ever since elementary to high school, achiever ako. Even naman nung college, Dean's Lister pa rin ako, but I wasn't consistent. Kasi nga, tinatamad ako mag-aral. Aminin ko naman kasi talaga na studying is really not my passion. Pero, I know sa sarili ko na kaya ko and may angking talino na binigay ang Panginoon sa akin. I'm not bragging about it. It's all to Jesus talaga. Kasi hindi ko naman kayang gawin yun kung wala ang Panginoon. Pero, alam ko din sa sarili ko na I could always do better than what I am doing now. Kasi kung nakakapasa ako ng hindi ako masyadong nag-aaral, kaya ko rin sanang taasan pa lalo ang grades ko kung consistent lang ako sa passion ko na mag-aral or sa pag-aaral ko lang kasi I wouldn't say that I'm really very passionate about studying. Pero, isa sa mga bagay na natutunan ko is that mahirap maging continuous ang performance mo sa ibang bagay kung ang reason kung ba't mo siya ginagawa ay dahil sa approval ng ibang mga tao. Aaminin ko sa inyo right now that the main reason as to why I wanted to be consistent with my ACADS is because of the expectations of other people from me. Kasi ina-expect nila matalino ako, ina-expect nila na kaya kong mag-Latin honors, ina-expect nila na kaya kong maging consistent palagi sa pagiging dean's lister, ganyan. Yun yung reason kung bakit ko ginagawa or tinatry na gawin yung best ko. Kahit na hirap na ako minsan. And hindi pala siya effective. Ganon. Hindi pala siya ganon ka-effective. I don't know. It may be effective for some people. But for me, it's not. Because for me, it's people-pleasing. And people-pleasing is not helpful on my end. And maybe it's not going to be helpful for you as well. So, I hope that the reason why you're doing the things that you are doing is not because you want to please people or it's not because you're trying to meet the expectations of others. Instead, I hope you do it because you want to do it because you are thinking about your future. Hindi naman kailangan na lagi kang passionate sa isang bagay para magawa mo siya kasi hindi naman lahat ng bagay na dapat mong gawin ay passionate ka talaga. For example, like yun nga pag-aaral, we need it kasi, we need it. Pero we have to learn na hindi natin siya ginagawa for the sake of people pleasing, but we should do it because we want a better life for ourselves. And at the same time, if you're a Christian like me, maybe the best way to think about, and not really maybe, but actually it is the best way to think about it, is that if we want to do it to glorify the Lord Jesus. And I hope na yun yung gawin nating motivation sa mga bagay na ginagawa natin. Yun yung maging driving force natin. At kung ma-lose natin yung motivation, we have to learn how to discipline ourselves kasi it's for our best rin naman. So, yes, not all the things that we're doing we're passionate about, pero isang bagay is that there are some things na will put you into uncomfortable situations, pero you need it. And for me, isa doon ang ACADS. And I am very, very regretful na hindi ko ginawa ang best ko. And now na nabanggit ko na yung mga tatlong bagay, isa lang yan, yung tatlong yan, isa lang yan sa mga maraming bagay na inconsistent ako about. Actually, ang dami sa vision board ko last year. Ang hindi ko nagawa last year kasi inconsistent ako. And even until this year, nadadala ko yung inconsistency ko but I'm trying my very best to break it. Ang dami ko nang natututunan about my inconsistencies. But the main factor as to why I'm still inconsistent is because I am not breaking it. I am not breaking my cycles of inconsistency. And that is a very huge problem. Alam nating lahat, ang dami na nating naririnig na motivational speakers. Ito ang masakit dyan eh. Ang dami nating naririnig, ang dami nating natututunan, but we're not applying it. Bakit? Kasi nga tamad tayo. Ay, hindi to para sa lahat ng nanonood, pero marami sa atin talaga tamad tayo. That's the truth. That's the hard truth. Tamad ako. Pero para sa akin din naman, yung mga bagay na gusto kong gawin para sa ibang mga tao naman na makaka-benefit din itong mga bagay, I want to help, but why am I being inconsistent? Kasi nga, tinatamad tayo dahil nalululong na tayo sa mga bagay na komportable tayo. And this is your wake-up call. Very short lang tong podcast na ito. But this is your wake-up call and my wake-up call na if you want something, get it. Be consistent. Be disciplined. And actually apply the things that you are hearing. Hindi papasok dito sa loob, lalabas sa kabila. Hindi pwedeng ganon. We have to learn how to be consistent with everything that we are doing. Because if we remain inconsistent in this life, I don't think we will achieve our dreams. So, with that, gusto ko lang kayo i-encourage talaga na magpatuloy sa mga bagay, pero hindi lang magpatuloy. Maging disiplinado tayo sa mga bagay na gusto talaga nating i-achieve sa mga buhay natin. And isa sa mga bagay na gusto ko lang i-remind sa atin is that we don't want to live our lives with regret. Gusto ko na i-share sa inyo, isa sa mga college regrets ko talaga is yung hindi ko talaga paggawa ng best ko sa pag-aaral. Siguro isa sa mga bagay na nadulot niya sa akin is that parang I'm no longer seeking for other people's approval. Ganon, like, okay lang. It doesn't define me naman. Ganon, I'm grateful na hindi na ako super duper OA na sa, sa pag-chase ng approval of other people dahil kailangan mataas ang grades ko. Kasi I no longer care that much in a sense na I'm no longer doing it kasi gusto kong may pamapatunayan. Yun yung nawala sa akin. Yun yung parang hindi na yung grades ko yung nagde-define sa akin. Si Lord na hindi na yung grades ko. Ganon. Pero isa sa mga bagay talaga na napagsisihan ko is that kaya ko naman kasi sana. Pero tinamad lang talaga ako. Ganon. At dahil tinamad ako, napapaisip ako, regret ko siya. Kasi if ginawa ko yung best ko, edi sana masasabi ko na na-maximize ko din yung abilities ko while I'm studying in college, but I did not. Kasi nga tinatamad ako at ayoko at nahihirapan ako mag-aral. Lalo na kapag hindi interesting for me yung subject, ayoko talaga mag-aral. At alam ko nakaka-relate kayo doon. Pero ayun nga no, na-realize ko din kasi na kung nag-aral lang ako ng mabuti, ang dali for me, mas lumalim yung comprehension ko, ganon, mas inayos. At the same time, parang mas marami din akong natutunan in terms of the things na natutunan ko nga sa psychology and even sa other subjects, ganon. Marami siguro akong natutunan at naa-apply ngayon about it, pero tinamad ako. And sana hindi tayo lamunin ng mga ganong types of regrets, no? Ako hindi naman ako sobrang like to the extent na sobrang sisisi ako, naiiyak na ako. Siguro nung una naiyak ako, gano'n. Pero ngayon tanggap ko na siya and for me may maganda pa rin siyang naturo sa akin. Pero isa na dun sa mga naturo na yun is talagang do not live your life talaga with regrets because you were just not consistent with something. And that's something na I think the main message of this. Lagi natin sinasabi, you only live once. Pero yung you only live once na sinasabi natin, hindi siya para gumawa ka ng mga bagay na okay ba yung term na yun, yung mga kabalastugan na bagay sa buhay natin. Hindi yun yung you only live once. You only live in this lifetime once. So live it to the fullest na alam mo na wala kang pagsisisihan kasi sa lahat ng mga bagay na ginagawa mo, mag-look back ka sa college life mo, mag-look back ka sa high school life mo, mag-look back ka sa mga passions mo, masasabi mong hindi wasted yung season mo kasi ginawa mo yung best mo, naging discipline ka, naging consistent ka. May mabibigay ba akong practical tips? Wala. Pero isa lang ang siguro wala akong totally practical tips or like tips kasi nga inconsistent ako myself pero marami na kayo mahahanap diyan. Pero ang encouragement ko lang sa inyo is this. Once you wake up every morning, decide already that you will do what you have to do. Pre-decision, isa to sa mga natutunan ko this year. Pre-decision has a very big impact sa inyong buhay. What do you mean by pre-decision? Ibig sabihin, ngayon pa lang, magde-decide na ako sa gagawin ko mamaya at gagawin ko talaga ito para magawa ko talaga siya. Hindi yung, very, I mean, ako as a spontaneous person, okay lang naman yun. Iba-iba tayo. Hindi naman tayo lahat very organized, hindi naman tayo lahat very okay lang yun. Like, may mga spontaneous moments tayo. Pero, kung sa araw na ito ang goal mo, pre-decide that you will do it today. Pre-decide that you will do it today, hindi mo siya ipagmamamaya. At when you pre-decided that I will do this at this time, I will do this in the afternoon, you will do it and commit to it. Wag lang magdedesisyon and then you're going to not do it. You should do it. You should commit to what you have already pre-decided to do for that exact time, for that exact moment, for that exact day. And once you pre-decide to do it, really, really, really do your best. Ano ba? Ang ingay talaga. Ang ingay ng mga manok? Oo. Pero, ayun, I hope na yung hindi lang tayo maging loud when it comes sa mga dreams natin. Sana kung gaano tayo ka-loud when it comes to claiming our dreams. Ganon din tayo ka-loud when it comes to our actions. by doing our very best to achieve it and taking the steps forward na maano natin yung sarili natin, taking the steps forward at ensure natin na ginagawa natin talaga yung mga bagay na needed para dun sa goals natin or dreams natin. Hindi na to parang pang January na ano ko na reminder kasi parang New Year's resolution, ganyan. Pero maybe some of you March pa lang nag-fail na sa New Year's resolution nyo. Hoy, ito na wake up call mo ate ko. Ito na wake up call mo kuya ko. Umayos ka dyan. Tumayo ka dyan. Tumayo ka dyan at gawin mo yung mga bagay na dapat mong gawin. Tignan mo yung mga manok, buhay na buhay. Dapat mas buhay ka din sa mga manok na yan. And then, ang point ko is, dapat kung ang mga manok ay gumigising ng sobrang early in the morning, ikaw din kung kailangan mong mag-jogging dyan or kung ano man ang gagawin mo sa umaga or kung gabi ka man nagsisimula ng araw. Kung ano man, bahala ka. Ikaw bahala sa buhay mo yan eh. Pero my point is, wag kang humiga at mag-bedrat araw-araw. Gawin mo yung dapat mong gawin. And maging consistent ka. Kasi may pangarap ka. Hindi ako naniniwala na may taong walang pangarap. Siguro meron sila iniisip ganun. Pero deep down, search for that dream within you. Meron yan. Meron yan. Your life has a purpose. And sayang naman kung magiging hindi ka disciplined na abutin yung mga yon. So, my encouragement for this whole 21 plus minute of your time is this. Be consistent so that you will not regret it in the end. At least you tried. It doesn't matter it matters, pero my point is whether it works out or not, at least you know you didn't regret anything. Alam mo yon, you poured your heart into something that you love. And I really do pray na ma-achieve nating lahat ang mga pangarap natin this year. Patuloy ka lang. Mahirap sa umpisa. Pero kapag nakita mo na yung fruits ng labor mo, doon mo marirealize, worth it pala. So, bumalik kayo sa podcast na to kapag na-achieve nyo na yung isa sa mga bagay na gusto nyong i-achieve at alam nyo sa sarili nyo naging consistent kayo by achieving it. Don't stop now. Layo na ng narating mo, malayo na pero malayo pa pero malayo na ang narating mo. So, wag ka na mag-stop. Magpatuloy ka. At kung magsisimula ka pa lang, magsimula ka na. Ano ko pang ginagawa mo dyan? Ba't ka nakahiga pa dyan? Charot lang. Hindi, but seriously, magsimula na tayo and gawin natin yung mga pangarap natin. Hindi pa huli ang lahat. Ayun lang. Actually, that's just it for this podcast and I hope you were encouraged. I don't think meron kayong totally matututunan dito sa podcast na ito. Pero it's more on a reminder that we don't want to regret our lives at the end. Keep going. And hindi lang keep going, be consistent. If may podcast ako na keep going or start it now, be consistent naman ngayon. Maging consistent tayo. Please, move forward. Don't be stuck and don't be stagnant. Awa na lang sa'yo. Charot. Eme lang. Ayan lang naman. Thank you so much guys for listening. I hope again na bumalik kayo sa podcast na ito and i-update niyo ako kung ano yung mga bagay na na-achieve nyo dahil sa consistency niya. I hope you were encouraged. I hope that you were helped by this and I hope that you will continuously shine on your own journey. Ayun lang. So, please keep tuning in for this podcast. I aim to produce. March is a very special month for me. For those who are closest to me know why. So, I plan na after my midterms week, which is next week, mag-produce pa ako ng 2 pa. So, ayun, I hope na stay tuned for my podcast and read my book. It's in Wattpad. Sky, She's the Limit. As in, Sky, tas She's the Limit. Ayan. So, ayun lang. Yun lang naman. Thank you so much everyone for listening. And before I end, I must say my closing remarks na. Wait lang, medyo nakalimutan ko. Ano nga ulit yung sinasabi ko sa dulo? Wait. Ayun. O, di ba sabi sa inyo, wala akong outline eh. Nakalimutan ko pati yung closing line ko. Ano yun? Ayun. Naalala ko na. Mahirap maging maliwanag. Ay, mali! Ulit! Hindi ko to ikakat pa naman. Anyway, Mahirap maging liwanag sa mundong madilim, pero kahit gano'n, magliliwanag pa rin. Nakalimutan ko talaga! Pero ayun, oh my gosh! Nakalimutan ko talaga. Mahirap maging liwanag sa dilim, pero kahit gano'n mali! Mahirap maging liwanag sa mundong madilim, pero kahit gano'n, magliliwanag pa rin. Once again, this is your truthcaster, Davidel Sly, wherever I go, I carry light. Okay, ulit. Again. Okay, closing line. 1, 2, 3, go. Mahirap maging liwanag sa mundong madilim, pero kahit ganon, magliliwanag pa rin. Once again, this has been Davidel Sly, and wherever I go, I carry light. See you on the next one. Bye! May next one, promise, this March.